my objective is to actually open your mind, because playing kickball ain't it. Alright, just roll out the balls, let them play. That used to be the thing that gets us in trouble. And if we can find ways to actually reach our kids, we'll be good to go. And so, contrary to belief, my kids don't even know how to play kickball. And it's like a disgrace in our world, but in the end, there are plenty of games that they do play that makes it worthwhile for them. Alright, so, for me, I've been at the same school all my time. 18 years, that's enough to actually be grown and get out the house and move on with my life. I am a PE coach, a football coach, a track coach. I do video. Many of the highlight reels that your kids who play sports, they get it from me. And given I've been doing this for so long, I am pretty much 1 degree of separation from everybody in St. Pete, especially your kids. If I don't know you directly, I know someone who knows you directly. And if you have kids here at Azalea, Tyrone, or Pinellas Park, Dixie, Bogey, a lot of our kids came from 74th Street. Chris Malone. Lastly, let me get this out the way. I am a real Phoenix Sun. And I know one other Phoenix Sun fan. This is my comedy here. He's over there. So with Kevin Durant coming into the Phoenix Suns, don't talk about we. If you are a Kevin Durant fan, don't say you're a Phoenix Sun fan now. No, I'm kicking you off the bandwagon right now with some golf spikes. So just get that out the way, and I'm also a Giant. All right? Now, of course, we are in this TZ zone. They have plenty of other spaces for PE to go to, but we're the TZH space here. Now, this is more like that Thanksgiving dinner where you're the new boyfriend or new girlfriend coming into the family, and everyone's looking around like, are they going to be here next year? Well, that's going to be us, because some of us might not be here next year. As in, your school might move out of the TZ, or if you're in TZ long enough, they might even have you re-interview for your positions. And then some people get shifted around, but in the end, if we see you here again next year, well, you're part of the family, all right? Understanding that in our world, kids don't go outside and play. They play games, they play phone. We gotta try to match that. We came up going outside to play. We couldn't wait until time changed where the sun stayed out longer so we could have more time to play. If you ask a kid what's the best flavored water in the world, they will never tell you water hose water. They have no clue about it, but some of you know about water hose water because you have to stay outside and play. All right? Street lights come on and they don't know about that. That was a general curfew. They have no idea. But understanding that we have different kids, therefore, we got to match them on their level. So, we also have, given that we are TZ, you may hear some administrators say, yeah, we got to infuse PE into our curriculum. Yeah, anything that you do, put a number to it. Say it's math. That works every time. And you still play your game and get the kids. You all went to school. You graduated at least from high school. You know how to read. Personally, as a presenter, I hate the presenters reading from a PowerPoint. You know how to read. Kids who don't participate in. No, I hate reading from a PowerPoint. Guess what? Your kids are the same way. All right? They need some enthusiasm. They want you to talk with them, not read to them. Therefore, I will not do you the same way. I will not read from a PowerPoint. Because all of you have graduated, right? I know how to read. Correct? Yes? No? No? Oh, yes? All right. Now, in our PE world, we have kids who love to sit in the bleachers. And we look at them all sideways. Why aren't you participating? My stomach hurt. My head hurt. My hair hurt. They give you every excuse in the world. Well, when the kids are gone and they're nothing but adults, you may find that adults become kids. And in this world, you've been to plenty of DWTs where there's 100 PE coaches and they try to do a game and then everybody's still sitting in the bleachers the same way those kids are. But we as adults, we are different. Oh man, I had toe surgery. When you had toe surgery? Back in 2000, I can't do it. Get on out here and be active. And of course, in our world, you are cool to your kids if you actually participate. So, today, we have some games, some new games. And we encourage all to participate. And in the end, there's some that just involve walking. So you can walk. There's some that involve shooting. You can shoot. There's some involve actually throwing balls at people. You can do that as well. All right? So we're going to go through 4 games within the time frame that we have, and we'll be good to go. Now, in our PE world, music can bring excitement to anyone. When you're watching something on TV, you never just hear it in silence. You hear it with music. And in our world, in my PE world, we try to put music to everything. It used to be silent at one point, but then I found that you can put music to something and the excitement level takes off. Kids are yelling, kids are screaming, they're moving. And in this world, the way to bridge, what I found was bridging video games to real life. All right. All of us have played some video games in our time. I won't even ask you how far back you go. Some of you go as far back as Atari. Some of you go back as recent as PlayStation 2, 3, depending on how young you are. But understand that you played some video games at some point in time in your life. And you played some board games. Guess what? When you actually have music in those games, it's sticking in your head. Check this out. I'm going to play something, and if you recognize what it is, just stand up. If you recognize what it is, stand on up.
Tetris.
That was close. Imagine you do that. I didn't.
What is it?
Tetris.
Tetris, yes. All right, have a seat.
Oh, I like silence.
All right, what about this one?
Sonic. Sonic. Yes, sir.
Took a minute for some of y'all to stand up, but don't worry. All right, I got 2 more for you.
Sonic.
Sonic the Hedgehog. All right, here we go. I got something for you, more recent.
No.
Someone has an instant flashback here.
Oh, do we?
What is it?
The Wii music. Garbage Wii music.
So how many hours did you spend creating the avatar? All right, now if you don't know what this one is, then I don't know what to say to you.
That's Mario.
What? Oh, I know Mario. What did you have that so bad?
So understand this. This is Super Mario, yes. Understand that you recognize these, and it's not as if you could call the Q105 and request it. It's not like it was on the radio. You didn't pop it in your cassette tape. Oh, no, cassette tape. You didn't pop it on your CD player and play it. No, you played games. And it played over and over and over and over and over and over and over. And while you played it for hours on end, the music was playing in the back of your mind. Now, you can play some of these same tunes in your games, and they'll be just in tune with what you're doing. And you may find out that once the game is over, they may have the same beats in their head going to class with it. Who knows? I know sometimes it's in my head when I go back to lunch, so there we go. All right, so now let's get into some action. Our first game,
Sneak.
we call it Sleep. I'm taking you all the way back to your Nokia, your first Nokia. The very first one with the little green screen and the pixelated dots. There was only one game on there and it was called Sleep. Guess what? we reinvented that, and we actually reinvented that back in, I think, January. And we got into it, and I usually do 2-week increments for each game. And you can actually go each day or every other day and change up something within the game to keep it enticing. And during that second week, kids are operating on their own, and you know you have a hit when they're talking about it, when they're coming to you in the middle of school. Can we play that snake game? We're gonna play the snake game tomorrow, coach. We're coming. Or when they're actually coming to PE, they sit where they're supposed to sit, and they're into it, and you can kick back, and they'll operate on their own. We're gonna play the game, so I'm gonna need you to come out onto the court. What's gonna happen is we're gonna give you some jerseys. They're clean, all right? If you cannot put them all the way on, just put them right over your head, because you have to stay connected as a snake. We're gonna go with the white lines, the black lines, and we'll be operating on this side of the court. You're gonna be in a snake format. We're holding each other, we're walking by, all right? If any lines intersect, you have to battle. Rock, paper, scissors. This is one of those things where it doesn't matter what grade you're in. You can be pre-K to adult. You can have 3rd graders going against 7th graders, and because it's rock, paper, scissors, it's not like I'm bigger than you, I'm better. And so, let's get into this game. I want to get 10 minutes of action here. So let's come so we can get some teams together. original snake comes in at. Because when you play on your phone, there was a dot. And when you got a dot, you grew. And so here it is, it's Wednesday and or Thursday. And you switch it up on them just so they don't get comfortable. And what happens is the first person in line is walking. And the moment they pick up a dot, a teammate joins them. And then of course, you pick up another dot, and then another teammate joins. Until you cross the other team. And then you battle. Here's the thing, if your team loses the battle, all of you go back. And so, you have one snake remaining. And of course, the dots go back as well. So if you have the dots in the end, you got to carry it with you. You throw them across, you're like, oh man, and it goes back out, and then you just reset. So here it is. Question? Great. Don't touch these dots. It's the dot that's actually on the track itself. So first person, we're not playing music, get to moving.
Make sure it's even. Get back over here. say time ran out. Whoever has the most dots wins. You can jump around and feel crazy and all that stuff. Make sure you can do this, especially when you're getting dunked on by 17 different classes that don't have substitutes. You can use the whole court. And you can get groups of 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Of course, You tailor it how you need to, because of course you may not have any jerseys. We didn't have jerseys until last year. But understand, you can get them in stay in boots and no boots. Oh, you have it. On my court, in my school, we have lines, we have cracks. So you can go on the white line, yellow line, and cracks, and you can move all you want to. The more lines and every way you go, well, the more people you can put out there as well. While I'm going here, there's another group going there, and another going here, and they all stick together, and they don't even realize that they walked half a mile before the meeting is over. Alright? Now, YouTube ad, you can take your jerseys off, go over there to the middle of middle school.
I'll say those.
And, alright? Many of you grew up playing today on a little board game. And then you went into Dave and Buster's or some other place you actually saw Connect Four, where you actually have to shoot a ball and it goes down and you feel good about yourself. But guess what? You want it to be easy. And here's how it works in our world. We have dots on the ground. So there's 16 characters and 9 numbers. So it's dot, 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 dot. And it's perfectly fitting for a Connect Four board. Of course, if you have a board and such, you have to put parents take down with the marker spot. But either or, it still works as the board itself. Now you have goal, goal, goal. You can shoot at either one of them. You have your team, your ball. One shot per person. And you go through your line. You can stand on any spot, and you can shoot here, or if you really are, you're way over here. But when you make it green, orange, throw me a dot. You make it, you have to put your dot there. And then the next one you go. 1, 2, 3, 4, in a row, you win. Of course, other teams are trying to make it as well, but you want to try to block others. Now, there's a bonus to it. Give me your ball. I made it, and I go against the ball, but I didn't put my dot down. You can in turn come to that same spot and shoot now, because I left it vacant. If you made it and you put your dot down, that's now your spot. Because I left from that dot. So if I make it, I got to stay here until my partner can give me the dot. You toss it to me, or you run it here to me, I put it down, I feel good. Question. I'm going to play some music for you. Every blue spot is a spot where you can shoot. Oh, but I'm not good at basketball, coach. I can't shoot for nothing. Guess what? We all, look, they all miss it. Guess what? I said too. And I'm the coach. So, I'm gonna miss a shot. You didn't miss a shot. Oh well, shoot it, just try. Alright? Guess what? You hear me say, oh, you should do it against Kobe. Yeah, he missed it. But guess what? It's right. Because Kobe is the all-time leader in missed shots. People don't know that. But understand, just shoot the ball. If you miss it, miss. Oh well. Makes sense? That's the encouragement for those who feel they're not good at whatever it is. Now, I'm going to play some music for you, and you just go. in their door. But if you're at 2 and they're at 3, you better go over here and try to block them from getting their board. Because while you're trying to hurry up, if they get it, you're done. Right? Now, for a person here made the shot, felt good about it, ran over here and got his ball, and let the guy make it. You could have easily come over here, step on it, get shot and block it. It feels so good. It feels so good to see somebody make it to go in and steal the front. And so,
What's happening here?
we can do a couple more rounds. Go ahead and grab your dots and bring it back. Good tonight? But we'll make orange the Powerball. I got you. You're gonna have 4 dots, and they represent the Powerball. This is the adult version here. The kids don't know about Powerball. And they're back here. Yes. Now what happens is, you take it, you stand on the dot this time, you shoot it, you make it, you bring the dot with you. Alright? Now, we have our orange, which is going to be our Powerball. Oh, for y'all reading over there, let me push this button over here. Now, let's say you make it from here. Woo! Splash! Guess what? Everyone who has dice, you get to take all of your dice. Yes, all of your dice. You have 4 Powerballs. So you make a Powerball, you take that dice. It's thick. You have 1 bankrupt. So if you make it from here, splash, everyone loses their dice except your team. They go back into the game where they were, and you keep going. Thing is, you can't take that. So, let's say green bankrupts everyone, and they have their dice. You come right back, red, and you come here and shoot, and now you splash. Guess what? You just lost all the heads. And the game can reset. You keep going. So this game can last forever. It can last 4 minutes. But it usually doesn't last 4 minutes because no one is Steph Curry with a shot. And I win. So understanding when the time runs out, if you allot a certain point value, have them count up their numbers, and whoever has the most points wins. Make sense?
We can shoot on any color?
Any color. Let's say green is 2 points. Blue is 5. Red, 12. There you go. When you start that, you can write it on the board. But when the kids get into it, they're not paying attention to it. They're making sure that you don't have all the dice. Alright? So, you want to think for me? I want you to take the dots that are here in front of you now. Put it to the back of your mind. So no one can say that you cheated. Because if I think stuff, but if I lose, that's just how it goes. Yes, you're still shooting at all 3 goals. Wherever there's a basketball hoop, you can make it. Ready? Oh, question? All right. The music hits. Let's see it. I'll let you. Powerball! There's always that group that says, hey, cover me. And then they run out and get something, but they never get touched. Well, these are the guys that are going to say, hey, cover me. And they're trying to get these dots. Their objective is to steal as many dots they can and get back to their states. You all over here, you see the key that you're in right now? You want to get those dots and put it back in. You all, look at these balls. You let them fly. If they get hit, they have to go back to that circle. If they have dots in their hand and you're running back and you hit them, they have to drop those dots, go back to the circle and restart. Now, you have to stay on the outer perimeter. You can't come in and go from there. If they want to run way up here and they're right here in front of you, it is what it is. Alright? These are Chuck E. Cheese balls. For those who are familiar with Chuck E. Cheese, all of you know about the time Chuck E. Cheese had balls. They don't hurt. So you're going to have a softy one day that's going to get hit right here. No, boy, it's a Chuck E. Cheese ball. It doesn't hurt. Alright? Some of you may have poofy balls or dart balls, whatever. Don't use whip balls. Why you call it? Alright? Now, once you get into it, you can tell your teachers, hey, bad guy Andy comes next week. Oh, come out here for just 2 or 3 minutes. Or just run up to him and give him a ball. The moment they go to throw one, it's just like a Pringles shell. Once you pop, you can't stop. We've had my principals come out and they throw them. Assistant principals come out and throw them. We've even had the district people. They've been trying to do some things. Understand that when you get into it, is that when you run the ball up, that's when it goes because you have to go get the ball. Reset, everyone hit. Whatever team you have, whoever has the most points, they become the throwers. And now you become the guy. Question. All right. Don't be afraid. Don't come in and do it. Listen. When you hear the music, let it go.
Come here, Solo. Come here, Solo.
I'm Roger.
if you're the one throwing the balls, your heart is beating. And if you're a coach, you get involved by the second or third period, the arm is sore as if you're getting effortlessly throwing 99-mile fastballs past 7 innings. But understand, you love it, you enjoy it. There's always that one kid that shows up every day to get on your nerves. Well,
Which one?
they can get out there and have fun too. You can have fun as well, other people can get involved. But remember, it's duck, dodge, and fleet. And so, you call that asteroid, but in the end, it's just to open your mind up to different games that you can incorporate just from a video game world. You may see it as one way, the kids will love it, and instead of them going to the teacher saying, somebody hit me, or this person was doing this, they're talking about how they were dodging 17 shots, or they were shooting and they stole all the dots, or whatever may have you. It's one of those things where it's a bonus in your piece of program. Alright? Questions, thus far?
Where you purchased
Right in time.
Where you purchased all the balls?
I did. Honestly, I got it from the warehouse. Yeah, I got it from the warehouse. They had a big thing.
They don't want you there. That was Coach Stockdale. They got her did it. That was Coach Stockdale.